I'm a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna help y'all out right now. This lady right here said everybody's gonna have to slide on down, so if you can come on down, I'll save you a little bit of time. My task is to introduce, what I do at the Balsa. So I made some notes so I don't ramble. I don't want a strict time limit. Did everybody get the program guide for this weekend? Who read it? Okay, so I'm gonna catch you on your first cold call. I saw your hand first. Can you stand up for me? Do you know who the director, the national chair is? Oh man, anybody know who the national chair is? From the Balsa? No? Anybody know the founder? All right, I'll give it to you. So, the National Black Law Students Association was founded in 1968 by Mr. Algernon J. Cooper, who was the first black mayor of Pritchard, Alabama. And I've been down to Pritchard. It's this big, but it's still an impressive feat. 1968 on the campus of New York Law. We have worked since then tirelessly to build the best black lawyers that we possibly can. And then we started up the pre-law division in order to further that goal. And so instead of starting in law school, we're starting at the undergraduate level to make you the best possible candidates for law schools, and then make law students the best possible candidates for our law firms. So I was asked to give some quick remarks, and I will do that. So that was our background on the Balsa. As far as the pre-law division, like I said, our goal is to create the best candidates for law schools that we possibly can. And we do that through outreach, programming, and providing member opportunities. So what we've done, and what is a major change that we've made, and it's been made recently in like maybe the last 4 weeks, is we've lowered the membership fee down to $10 for every student for the year. So that went from $20 for at-large students or students who have graduated to $10 for everybody, because we want to maximize the value of our program. It's not about the money, it's about what we're giving to you all. As far as those offerings go, we are working on building members-only benefits, such as our digital resource library, so that if you can't travel to the type of events that we like to hold, you have access to them on the internet. 2 things that are live right now. We have the Nelson Mandela Scholarship that's going live in the next, I would say, about 4 weeks. That's a $500 scholarship for pre-law students. It's y'all who don't like free money. There are 5 awards available, and when that launches, it'll go up on our website. So keep up with our website. It is nblsa.org/pre-law. We also have the Pre-Law Fellows program, which is for members. And if you're not a member, it asks you that on the application, then you can go ahead and get your membership done on the website. The entire application is hosted on our website, and it's pretty extensive, but it's because we want the best and the brightest to work with our national boards, or our regional boards, I'm sorry. And the Pre-Law Fellows program is basically to give you all insight into what NBALSA runs like on the law school campus. So you would be a liaison to your undergraduate peers, and also a benefit to the national board as far as making sure that pre-law programming is tailored to what you all need to see or want to see. Why do I do what I do? Why did I go out for this position? I would be no one, I would not be who I am today if it were not for my mentors, if it were not for the people who pushed and pulled me in different directions and through the mud that I was in. If I get a chance, it's a long story. If I get a chance and you want to hear it, come find me. I'll tell you all about it. So the most important thing to me is mentorship and then representation. So it's important to have someone that you're looking at that is a positive motivation in your life. And then it's more important at this level, in my opinion, that we throw our doors open and allow students at the undergraduate level to see the type of work that we're doing, whether it's on our social advocacy, our social justice, our advocacy routes, how we're interacting with large firms, and how we're pushing and funneling qualified young black lawyers to these bigger firms. It's all about representation. That is our theme for the year. NBALSA represents. It's about showing black and brown bodies in a space that is historically devoid of them. And making sure you understand that it can be done. It might be a little expensive, it might take a little bit of time, but it can be done. If I can do it, y'all can do it, trust me. So I have a few pieces of advice. When you go to law school, when you're applying to law school, when you're getting ready for the LSAT, you have to have faith in something. Whoever that is that you pray to them. It'll get you through tough times because it does get tough. So please have faith in something. Secondly, find your why. W-H-Y, find it. Find it either on the road to law school or shortly after entering. You know the saying, he who has a why can endure any how. And if you don't have your why, essentially you'll be spinning your wheels in some mud. So find out why you're in law school and make that your end goal, your end game. And don't isolate. Law school is not an experience that you can take, it's not a ride that you can take alone. You're gonna need your peers, you're going to need your family, your friends, and they might get on your nerves and frazzle you a little bit and want you to come home every weekend, and that's just not possible. But make sure that you are not isolating yourself from the people around you. You will need every member of your village to complete this task. Okay, so words of wisdom. Okay, I was thinking about this in the back, and I was talking with Gary, our cameraman back there. Two biggest pieces of advice, because I'm back there with bare legs and I'm just cold. Wear stockings, because those classrooms are cold. If you're gonna dress up, wear stockings. And fellas, don't wear white socks with your dress shoes. That's what those are the two biggest things I learned. Okay. So, I'm a big movie buff. Has anybody seen The Departed? Anybody? Came out a few years ago. It's a good movie, we'll talk. Work hard and you'll rise fast. That's the best piece of advice. That's the best one-liner I can give you. Work hard, you'll rise fast. There are a few people in this country that can say that they have done or are doing what you're doing. And once you do it, no one can take it away from you. It is yours. It's your little red wagon, as my mama would say. You can push it, you can pull it, but it's yours. My best advice, and sometimes I think that maybe I'm not the best person to give this speech because I'm probably a better example of what not to do in law school, but the most important thing you can do is believe in yourself. That's the most important thing you can do. If you are down on yourself at all, don't bottle it up. If you're having a hard time, do not bottle it up, and that's at the undergraduate level too. There are resources available to you, academically, mentally, emotionally. Utilize them. Do not isolate. I love what I do, and I love the people that I do it for. So I hope that each and every one of you will reach out to me. How many of you are in PreLaw and Balsa chapters at your school? Well, then we have some work to do. We don't have any chapter? Say it again. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So that is my job, to make sure that it becomes, that those chapters and those opportunities that are available to you at the pre-law level, at the undergraduate level, come to fruition. So like I said, if you're interested in doing it, after the panel, I'm going to stick around for a few hours. Come see me. Let's talk about it. Okay, what school is that? What school is that? Okay, okay. Okay, that's our national secretary is there. That's awesome, that's awesome. I gotta shout your Misha out. I really want, I got a $25 gift card to Buffalo Wild Wings. I really want to give this away. I'm trying to think of a very good question. Who else said they read the program? Who else read the program? Where am I from? Oh, okay. Oh, I'm looking at this card. This is a business card. Is that Nina's card? No, turn on the back. Is that Nina's business card? Yeah, that. Stick to her. Stick to her. I love her. Where I'm from? Where am I from? I did just say it. What's your name?
Jerica White.
Jerica White. Where do you go to school?
Claflin University.
Okay. I got friends that went to Claflin. Where am I from?
Huh?
Where am I from? Which part?
Real sad.
Riverview, she got it. Here you go. Here you go. Come on down. And that's in a teaching moment. If you're not familiar with the Socratic method, get ready for it. You will get hit with question after question after question, and you don't want to be the one who doesn't know what's going on. So my biggest piece of advice for when you get into law school is always be prepared for the cold call. All right, thank you for having me. I hope to talk with a lot of you soon. Please take down my contact information. If you need to email me, it is PreLaw, PRELAW, at nblsa.org. I'm sorry, PreLaw, PreLaw at nabalsa.org. My phone number is 813-728-9350. If you have any questions about the pre-law division of NABALSA, please give me a call. We hold our division meetings on the last Sunday of every month, so we actually have one coming up this Sunday. If you'd like to call in, shoot me an email so you can hear what kind of work we're doing on your behalf. 9350. So we do have a call coming up this Sunday. If you would like to call in and hear the type of work we're doing on your behalf, please do. I will send you all of that information. Welcome. Yes. I am at Thomas M. Cooley Law School. It's an extension of Western Michigan's law school. But I'm attending the Riverview campus in Florida. So my path is a little bit unique. I haven't really looked into firm work. My end goal is to become an athletic director. I'm a lifelong athlete, but my passion is for the advocacy of black athletes, especially young black men. We don't really run into the issue with female athletes because our chances of going pro are very slim. So a lot of us do finish school, with the exception, I think, of Jewel Lloyd. Jewel Lloyd, you know who she is? She left Notre Dame a year early to go into the WNBA. But definitely for young black men and making sure that they understand the importance of finishing their education and how to manage their finances if they plan to go pro. That's my end game, is to be there for black athletes. Do I have any other questions? Let me just say that by being here, you are taking the initiative and you are putting yourself a step above the competition. So thank you for coming. Make sure you thank whoever pushed you to be here, your parents, your advisors, your teachers. Thank them sincerely. And always be thankful for the opportunities that you have. I thank you for your attention, for giving me a chance to speak. It's been a while since I've done some public speaking. And I hope that this is extremely beneficial for you all. Thank you.